Be live. Alright, greeting folks. This is Ed. I'm coming live from the Binge Debate. Got with me today, special guest. We're gonna get to him later. First, I want to introduce my usual co-host, Cheeses, Young Chazington, Aloysius. What else you going by these days?
Big Cheese, NJ Cheese. Cheese is the great. Extra cheese.
Young Chazington.
Extra with all caps. Whatever.
Alright, fucking extra. Yeah, we got music going on here. Today we're gonna be talking about the state of hip hop, the music industry in general.
The horrible
And,
state of hip hop.
We're just giving our opinions. Our usual secondary co-host has a very strong opinion, so we decided to leave her out. So we decided to bring in my man, Brian. What you going by these days?
It's gonna be KB,
KB,
King B,
all that shit. I only got one name. Probably Ant. I got 3 letters. Y'all remember that?
like that.
The Significant Ant.
The Significant Ant. That's my PSN handle.
Sarcastic
ninja. Alright, but yeah, let's get into it. First thing first, man. Let's talk about these new dudes in hip hop. Like we've seen the XXL cover. We've seen fucking these freestyles. We've seen all these radio tracks. What do you guys feel about this?
It's depressing, man. It's depressing to see how it's just gone down. Like we got rappers who just rap fast, just to rap fast and everything, bro, and don't make no type of sense when they talking, man. And every rapper wants to be like every other rapper. There's no one original, really. Like the radio plays all these trash rappers and stuff, and you can't try to freestyle. Like I heard this one rapper try to freestyle on like Hot 97, and everybody had to be quiet because he had to concentrate, and he still fucking up. Like he's like, no, don't hype me up. It was trash, bro. It was depressing. Like it's not like back in the day.
I don't know if it was just me, but I seen the XXL cover and I automatically ran to the toilet because I had diarrhea. Seeing the cover made me have to shit. That's how bad it was. I mean, I think I should just make a hit right now as Cheeses. I mean, it'd be pretty simple.
You could. And
Hey!
Any monkey nowadays.
Sitting in the podcast.
Make real sound.
Hey.
You need a hot beat now. That's all you really need is a hot beat.
Man, can you just make me a beat? All I gotta do is some crazy ad-libs. And I just say...
I do the ad-libs. Okay,
Rich Homie Quan said something about some Eskimos and Alamo or something.
Yeah,
I mean, it's...
You get a hot beat with some people dancing and stuff, you got a hit right there. Right. That's gonna be like number one in the charts.
And then Brian, you know Rihanna smashes everybody with number one hit. All you gotta do is mention her name. So at some point, we gotta speak clear and just... Rihanna.
Dude, be careful, Rihanna Navy gonna come after y'all.
Yeah, she's a savage. Apparently,
so
she's doing the careers and stuff.
She lost some points for me.
She lost some points for you. She got hit.
Travis Scott, one hit and he just...
Rihanna here trying to take the game. She said, Beyonce said, who? She out here half naked on magazines and shit.
Yeah, she doesn't care.
She got niggas out here like fighting.
She's consistent with her music though. I thought she wasn't gonna be around too long, but she ended up in her longevity.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first heard her, I thought the same thing. I was like,
I was like, she's not going to be around.
She's not Christina Milian.
She keeps herself, bro. We're talking about Christina Milian came and went.
I was gonna say she's not. She's really not Christina Milian. She's gonna be like
Christina Milian.
The other chick came and went too. Tinashe.
Who? Exactly.
She had a hit with. I think Drake was on it.
KKK Black Power in the house. I don't even know what that means, but okay.
Yeah, that was different. I don't know how that goes.
Alright, for those y'all listening in, we got the live stream popping off, so we got some viewers with their comments going.
Yeah, I think it's weird.
The state of music is so copycat and just it was like everybody sounds the same and it's just annoying. Like the past couple weeks, I've been listening to old school rap, Tribe Called Quest. I've been listening to old school R&B. I was listening to some Monifa, some SWV, some Mary J. Like I just been honestly, I miss R&B.
Yeah, R&B.
I listened to the radio.
R&B back in the day used to have you like thinking
and
shit. They used to have you like, yo, ooh, like you felt that. I don't feel none of this shit. I listen to this shit, I feel like I'm on some type of drugs and shit. Like this guy.
When Neil came out with No Love song, like come on, that was playing all over. Like I want to see, like yeah, we talking about rap, but I would like to see R&B make a comeback as well. But now nobody knows how to do regular R&B.
It used to be one and the same. Like when you had good R&B, also good rap.
Yeah, good hip hop and everything, man. But like we were saying, we were talking about before and everything, how like every artist needs to be has a call song for it to be a hit. So you got to call like a Drake to be on the album so he be a hit. You got to call a Young Thug who's trash to me all the way around, you know, to be on a hit to make it a hit because of the beat. It's all about the beat and who you have in your record and stuff. So you have this featuring French Montana, Pusha T, Drake. It's a hit automatically in the clubs and everything out on the records and stuff. It wasn't like that back in the day. You only had to need one rapper, had a cool beat and everything, good producer and stuff, and it's popping. Original, you know.
Accurate.
You know, Bad Boy, we had the remix and shit here and there, but like at the end of the day, that original was popping and everything. You didn't hear too many songs with Biggie featuring this person. It was Biggie had half the songs was by himself and all his me. You know,
the thing was like back in the day, you had to be talented to be a main artist. Like you think about it nowadays, you can make yourself hot, kind of. I mean, even for this podcast, we just saturate the market.
That's a thing, though. That's like a blessing and a curse, though, because in one respect, you have artists like Drake, maybe. Let's say Drake. Drake brought his style to the limelight on his own, but with a great deal of help from the general audience. Yeah. The listener, like his fan base made his career pretty much. Yeah. But on the same respect, you got dudes like fucking what's this guy? Superman, Soulja Boy. Came up using the same path.
Thinking of that nigga too.
Like. So there is it's a gift and a curse.
Who came up with YouTube?
Exactly. You take the good with the bad when it comes to things like that. But even to that though, when you're talking about how people need to call on features and stuff like that, don't get it wrong. It was features have always been pretty prevalent in hip hop. Like an album that goes a rap album that goes platinum without features is rare. Like there's not that many out there who have done it.
I see what you mean, but I meant like. So to be a hit, to make it to be hot, you know what I'm saying? Like for example, like you'll have a feature song with like maybe like a Biggie by himself and everything. I'm just stick with him for a minute because he's like everyone know who Biggie is. He has his own, but then you have him. Never show me Quan currently. But you have like him featuring like with an R&B artist, R. Kelly, have a song, boom, that's a hit and everything. You don't need it, but you have it and everything. Then you have him with like maybe like Method Man, hit. You don't need it and everything because he has a bunch of other stuff, that are popping and everything. Right. But then you think of today, you have like Rich Homie Quan first featuring Young Thug, featuring Kodak Black, what the fuck his name is, and all the other rappers and shit were like, who just look fucking weird. All these little niggas look like
Kodak Black.
All these niggas look like fucking weird ass. They like weird fucking like munchkins and some shit like Gonzo and little motherfuckers and shit. They all hairstyle, wearing dresses and shit now and stuff. I ain't never seen a nigga wear a dress back in the day, but they wearing skirts and dresses now.
Yeah,
person type pants and shit.
Dresses on the regular.
No, I don't give a fuck what the niggas wear as long as they fucking rhymes is dope.
But they can't though.
Exactly, but they can't rhyme. So they eccentric and weird on top of the fact that they are talentless.
Yeah, it's depressing, man. Like I always thought that it was gonna go up and everything with like hip hop and everything. You know, people who have lyrics and it's gonna like just progress into like something great. Like we have less like I like Kendrick and everything. I like because he's lyrical. Right. J. Cole, lyrical and everything. Those are only like two mainstream lyrical rappers out here and shit. Like you have people like Kanye, but he's up and down, and a lot of times he's going down some of this shit. This just sounds like Kanye. What do you do?
But on the flip side, you got Logic. Like people.
You have Logic. Logic. I like Logic. I like Logic a lot, but he's not as like mainstream in this area and stuff. Like I don't hear him in the radio as much as I would hear like.
Oh yeah, you don't hear him up on the radio.
You know what I'm saying?
But he's definitely out there selling records. So.
Like I just found out about Logic like maybe like a year ago and stuff. I listened to all the mixtapes and shit, and I loved every single one of them. It was popping. It was something like wow, this is something like I thought he was black, to tell you the truth, and I heard he was half black and white. He's half black. You couldn't tell.
He's a J. Cole and a Drake. He's just a little lighter.
Yeah, he hella lighter.
Yeah, he's hella lighter. He does look white. He looks like white.
You like the ultra light skin? That's
super light skin.
Super light skin, right there.
But yeah, that goes again to what I think is a huge problem in Gangstalicious. Exactly. Gangsta-licious ass niggas.
But I think
the problem in the industry these days, I think, is well, as far as the fan base is concerned, people put more stock in relevancy than they do in actual talent. Like, and a real MC could come out and spit some of the hottest bars you heard in like since Illmatic, and then a nigga would be like, oh, he only sold 200 records last year. He ain't shit. Like, seriously? Like, what the fuck is the point of making this art form for you to enjoy if you're just gonna shit on it because fucking Kodak Black had the #1 single? Like, who the fuck cares?
It's hard to understand because my jaw keep locking.
I'm telling you, like all day you need a hot beat and a dance. You come up with a dance, you hot as hell. They have all these new stuff dances and shit looking like you like a fucking retard and shit out here. That like if you do them shits, you see me everywhere. You see, from like doing the dab and everything, you trying to sneeze and shit to all these other
Half
shit.
the time it's the memes that's making songs hot. Like let's say
that's another thing.
the Bobby Shmurda movement was not like nobody cared about anything until they seen the memes, and then the memes got crazier and crazier, and then people started being like, who is this on the meme? Then they searched it, and then next thing you know the song just blew up. Like if you think about even the T-Pain song that came out, his last joint, Rihanna twerked to it. It wasn't hot. It was hot, I guess. I kind of liked it, but nobody really knew about it. Then Rihanna put a twerking video. T-Pain. You don't even know it. Even though it. I
heard shit like once from
him. Yeah, I don't remember, man.
That shit bangs in the club though.
Yeah, but it wasn't. I didn't hear it on the radio.
I would think so.
I didn't hear it on the radio too. Rihanna twerked to it.
That shit bangs in the club. Like fucking, when I was away on my fucking military tour and shit, every club I went to, that shit came on. You heard that shit like all the time.
But it wasn't hot until Rihanna.
I mean,
because it was out for like a month, but then she twerked to it, and next thing you know, it was all on the radio, like all on the radio everywhere. And it's funny because I knew that was gonna happen. Like, I seen on Instagram, I seen she was twerking to it, and then like the next day it was on Hot 97. Then it was just all over the radio. And nowadays, like rappers will pay big time celebrities or whatever, or like even Instagram models, like yo, twerk to my song to make it hot, and like that's crazy. But like I said, it takes from the game a little bit because, like, Beanie Siegel was known from his, like, he was such a hardcore rapper that the hood knew him and people knew him. And then Jay-Z was like, yo, who is this guy? And then found out his talent. Like, Big Sean was one of the last people who grinded the way the old school people grind. Like, back in the day, you had to be talented. You can't just put yourself on the market.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, now, you just saturate the market, the people like you, and then that's it. But that's like, I feel like that's one of the reasons that the game is so fucked up now. Cause I don't know, everybody's gonna have a fan. If I spit some rap shit right now, if we make a song right now, it's somebody in the world, no matter how bad this shit is, it's gonna be a good little group of people that's gonna be like, yo, that shit's hot. The next thing you know, it just grows, and we just keep making more garbage and more garbage. And these making noise with the bag.
I could spit. I don't know what you talking about, son.
We tried to make a record.
But yeah, so what y'all think about Schoolboy Q album?
I like it. It's songs that I don't know how I feel about them, but it's not like I don't like them. Like, you know, like certain songs I hear, but I don't like it. And certain songs I hear and I'll be like, I don't know, I gotta come back to it. But the songs that I do like half the album I just like. I like all this, like half the songs. And then the other half, I don't know how I feel about it. I just know it's not bad, if that makes sense. So right now, it's a solid album.
See, with me, I didn't really hear it because I was so focused on what's going on in the news and shit like that. I forgot all about the album, everything, like the police and shit like that. So it kind of draw my attention away with like, he just came up with an album. Okay, I didn't see it. I didn't get to a chance of it. I just heard of this nigga just got shot for being on the ground or legally having a gun. So like that had my attention for a minute. Then I heard about then someone reminded me that he had an album. So I'm probably listening to the whole album tomorrow.
I listened to it like 3 times yesterday, and I was like,
"It's good."
I like it. Like I said, it's a couple of songs I gotta go back and like listen to, cause like one of them he had one with Jadakiss,
Okay.
And I just skimmed through it. Like I said, I was just listening. I was like, oh, that's Jadakiss. Oh, that's crazy. Then the second time I listened to the album, I really listened to that song. I was like, yo, Jadakiss and him, like, they killed that song.
Okay.
So, yeah, it was like I said, it's a solid album. I definitely got to listen to it.
I like Jada.
That's another dude that don't get a lot of credit. Like, dudes these days, like these younger kids, bring up Jadakiss, and they'll look at you like you said fucking Vanilla Ice Beat. Like
he only makes mixtapes. He don't really make out like album on the radio as much. The last thing I really heard from him on the radio, like playing a lot, was probably like Y or some shit. Like
hip hop is, I feel like it's almost at an all time low. Man.
It's really not though. That's a sad thing.
It's not low.
But the people who's trying to
you're talking about talent wise?
the people who's trying to bring it out and be like, yo, like we could do this, is not getting the attention because they don't have crazy beats. They refuse to spit some bullshit. Like, I don't know, man. It's almost like sad to me. Like, yo, like the people who I want to hear on the radio is Logic. Like I said, Vince Mensa. I gotta do more research, but I like what he's talking about. I don't know how I feel about his flow. Denzel Curry, solid artist.
Are you thinking of random like new artists right now?
That needs to be in the forefront. I feel like, all right, you know what we need to do? We need to build a Terminator and let them go back in time and destroy some of these artists.
You trying to commit murder or some shit? You want them to like kill some new artists?
I'm not gonna do it. We'll build a Terminator that's gonna do it.
Okay.
Nah, we just make the mother swallow him instead.
Rich homie Quan should have never existed. Young Thug should never existed. Come on, bro. Some of these people.
Listen to a big album.
Who's the Caucasian? The white guy. He always wears a grill. He's horrible. Riff Raff should never been. Come on. I'm saying y'all don't want to build a Terminator.
I'm just saying,
destroy Riff
Raff. I need what's the name to be like Fab.
We're talking about Riff Raff. He needs to be destroyed.
Okay, Riff Raff.
Never heard of him.
I seen him like in one. I didn't know he was a rapper, bro.
He's a rapper, and for some reason he has a fan base.
I saw him on like that Nick Cannon show, Wildin' Out, and I didn't know who the fuck he was. I was like, who the fuck is this?
Little B doesn't need to be destroyed.
Lil B's already been destroyed. Like, what's he doing?
But he's on ESPN still, like giving curses and, like I said, little shit like that. It's like a villain, but that he gets destroyed, right? And it's a little bit of him. You see him, so you know he's still like lingering around.
But that's the thing. I don't mind a lot of these guys as personalities. But what was I about to say? I don't mind these dudes as personalities, but as artists, as like musicians, that's where my love of them goes away. Like Lil B is funny. He's a funny personality. He's a funny dude.
Is he like Diggie's funny?
No, I mean he's funny as a person. As an artist, he's terrible. But as a person, Lil B's a funny dude. I feel the same way about him that I feel the way about like a lot of these dudes. But that's the thing. People, instead of focusing on the music in the industry, they focus on, oh, that guy's likable. Like, oh, he's not corny. Oh, he's funny. He makes me laugh on my Twitter timeline. That's not what this is about. This game is about. It's like this lyricist, who's the best. Period. Like that competitiveness in hip hop has taken the background. That shit is pissing me off. I don't even know what to like. What do you do with that?
You know, there's a lot of like, I know we're really focusing on like the niggas that are out and everything. We're forgetting that there are some niggas, old head niggas from when we were young, that are still rapping. You know,
It's too much.
Like we got the Fabs who makes a mixtape every type of season and shit.
Bro, you gotta pause it. They're probably popcorn.
You got people like Fab who like back in the day when I heard his first one came out, he was nice as hell, and he's still nice. He come up with a mixtape every summer, winter, and everything. Like he's still nice, you know. But those are most of the shit are really like mixtape underground shit. You know what? He needs things on the radio as much as I want to. You know,
Right.
like I want to see more like the Fabs come out there. Jay-Z on the other hand, I didn't like that all the way up remix. I didn't like it mostly because Jay-Z was saying whatever. I didn't know what he was talking about. I'm like, Jay-Z, you gonna retire. Hate niggas who said they're gonna retire and then come back.
Well, there's a call for Hov to come back. Like the thing with Hov is, if the rap game was in a state where it should have been, and Hove came back, then niggas were like, yo, get Hove the fuck out of here. But the fact of the matter is this: Hove is still better than most of these niggas that's out right now.
True, you're absolutely right. He definitely is. It's just that the level of that song over there, I feel like he could do a lot better. And that song right there, he could do a lot better. Now, I got the keys. That song came out. I thought that was a little better than the fucking remix to All the Way Up. But then again, I hate All the Way Up as a song in general. The hottest person in that whole song was Remy.
I mean,
I didn't
Remy.
I didn't like. Honestly, I thought that song was.
Once again, I hate the whole fucking song. But if I had to pick someone I liked in the song, the remix in general, in the original, I would say Remy Ma. You know, and I thought that's a damn shame how the hottest person on there is the person
Remy's
who
nice though.
She is nice, but Jay-Z's nice too.
Best female.
Never get like Fat Joe that much, but Remy's nice. Fat Joe's got some talent, I guess. And JT was like fucking, he's one of the tops. He's one of the kings out there of New York and shit. When he's coming here with some like on the way to fucking to the studio to record this, and just like a 5-minute thing, not even thinking about it. Like there was no thought process of this shit. He's going on what's going on with like the Beyonce shit. Mm-hmm. He's talking about that and everything, and I don't give a fuck about the whole Beyonce and general. Tell you the truth, like that Lemonade shit was whatever it meant. All this time,
it was a gimmick.
I mean, it wasn't really. It's called a concept. This is a concept album. Sometimes a concept album. A lot of people put out concept albums to pretty much tell a story through the music. But
sorry,
but that was a concept album. It's a dope concept. Like it served its purpose.
I want some popcorn. I don't know what you're talking about. I want popcorn.
It serves its purpose, but
yeah. It does. But I feel like if I don't know, just music in general. I'm gonna say all around. Just music in general.
Wait. I heard. Are you being misogynistic? Are you being sexist?
You just learned a new word and got
it sounded like
you just said. Are you being misogynistic? He said it so happy. He just.
I'm just using this sentence, guys.
Yeah.
Now when I'm thinking back on what you said, I think what you really wanted to say was keep it real. Keep it real. You wanted to say it's sad that Remy, as a female, had a better verse than all the males. That's what you wanted to say. Keep it real.
I'm not saying all because I think
keep it real. Say it.
That is what that sounded like.
I believe it's a shame that the person who's been locked up for like a good 8 years and shit.
I mean, she got some shit to say.
She got that.
But the nigga JT ain't been on a song in how long? Yeah, plenty of time.
He killed it on Drug Dealers Anonymous with Pusha T though.
He did what?
He killed it on Drug Dealers Anonymous.
I hate that shit too with Pusha T.
You don't like that song?
You don't like Push?
I like Push. I just didn't like Jay-Z's verse on that shit.
His verse was crazy to me. I like this verse.
Okay. That's cute. Misogynistic nigga. Well, I'm telling you right now.
Just say the truth and be like, yo, Remy's a female. How these dudes let her? In my book, I think she's the best female rapper of all time.
She is, because she's the only female rapper of all time.
I'm talking about record sales and relevancy. I'm talking about bar for bar.
Give me a nice female rapper now.
The only person that can go bar for
that's
bar
still
with
rapping
her,
now.
I would say
it's not Nicki Minaj. She's just entertaining.
It's not
That's it.
Huh?
Talking like that. Oh. Yeah, it's not Nicki Minaj.
It's not Nicki Minaj.
I mean, Nicki's got talent.
But yeah, she got talent.
She's not.
But she's an entertainer to me.
Yeah, exactly. That's
what
she is.
She's like an old Busta Rhymes. All that animated shit she's doing.
Like, Busta still have fucking bars too.
But it's a difference. Busta's a bar. Yeah, raps. Yeah, lines. What, nigga?
Who can match Remy bar for bar?
Female wise or just rapper in general?
Female.
No, that's what we're discussing.
So she's the best female rapper?
Yes.
Of all time?
Of all time? Like in general now?
Yeah.
I don't know all that.
Who's gonna be there? MC Light might get some competition, but I feel like
shit, Queen Latifah got bars too. Niggas overlook Queen.
It would be a battle. I'm not even gonna say. I ain't gonna do the whole like since they old school, they automatically get a double.
Maybe don't get me started, Missy. You like Missy can't fucking give her.
But I'm talking about bar for bar. I don't know.
Missy Elliott.
Listen to a Missy track. Tell me Missy track. Tell me she don't got bars. Also, who had a bigger influence in the '90s, Wu or No Limit? Pusha T, a fag. Man, Pusha ain't a fag, bro. That nigga.
Pusha T is dope.
Yeah,
I mean, he's not like the greatest, but yeah, he's still dope. He's a nice average. He's an average artist.
Dope than his brother. I don't know why rapping.
Above average artist.
Brother went, and I think he got Jesus. I'm so sorry these rappers going to Jesus and come back to the rap game and shit, pulling some Mace shit.
Well, Mace had to finish his contract. So he finished his contract.
You do a rap line and everything. You can do a whole different concept. If you go with God and everything, you can still finish your contract. They just be like a gospel fucking rap guy.
Yeah.
But he came back here with 50 Cent talking about
that's a good question.
Fuck bitches and where the hoes at and shit. Just so, that and that. Then he got fucked up with Diddy and shit. But
yeah.
That's my whole thing is.
I mean, the game ain't the same since you've been around. Games have all changed since you left.
I'm just saying, man. Like,
nah, but you see how that played out though. Like, he came, he did what he had to do.
He's gone now.
He got his shit, his contract, shit, and he fucking left.
I'm saying, man. Like, and now they got these like you don't hear too many news about these old school rappers unless it's like being broke, like Miss Blink or some shit, or he found Jesus or some shit like that. Or you don't really hear about like these old school like.
That's the thing. There's no respect for the old heads.
They not relevant.
They're doing TV shows now.
The old heads, they not relevant.
LL Cool J was nice as fuck when back in the day. But decent shit.
You still niggas
early 90s.
But
that's all they want.
Hip hop transcends a lot of things. Just because he can go and do like fucking movies or TV shows, man still got bars. Like LL.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
What's up?
I'm interrupt you. LL Cool J came with a song where he did like a freestyle not too long ago.
Right.
Pretty recent. Did you hear it?
I did not. When
it was trash.
I don't know. I wouldn't know.
And it always it was trash. It's because he's rapping on our beats, but he's using the whole like back in the day flows.
You know who else was popping? Who's a dope rapper that needs more shine?
Small or hard. I'm scared to ask, but who?
My boy, J Electronica.
Yo, Exhibit A.
You better.
Nah, but
I'm dead serious.
J Electronica, he had.
You better stop that.
That man had mad talent.
That crybaby ass nigga. You better stop.
He had mad talent, but I don't know, his push was not.
He jealous of Kendrick because Kendrick murdered him on that fucking on that.
I wouldn't say he's jealous of Kendrick.
You think on Kendrick? What are you doing, nigga?
I'll get your big ass head out the way.
Yo,
but
get out the way.
Yo,
you would be the nigga that do some shit like that.
Fucking what was I about to say? J Electronica has talent. He has a lot of talent. But the dude he was signed to didn't push out his shit. With Diddy.
Oh yeah, he was.
He signed to Diddy.
Let me think who else. Oh man, I'm thinking about Kendrick's name.
Let me ask you a question.
What up?
If you could have any rapper come back and like
DMX.
I wouldn't say forever, but the game
DMX coming back
this week now, definitely.
DMX. You mean allegedly?
No, I mean I'm talking about is DMX coming back?
Like you got.
Is he coming back?
DMX.
Oh no,
dog coming back?
No, not at all. Not in the slightest. You all
that's
like.
Thing.
Not I'm talking
about DMX, not this new bullshit. I'm talking about I want to see DMX come back.
Not the one that was on drugs. And
nah, he still has it. Cause when Ant sent me the prayer he did.
Oh yeah, the new prayer.
That was the old him. It was dope.
Lord, give me a sign.
So yeah, that's something. We'll wait and see on that. But
I feel like it's not gonna be the same DMX, bro. I'm gonna say this right now because I think it's disrespectful and everything. Well, I feel like once rappers like stop talking drugs and shit like that, or with Jesus and everything, it sounds bad, but like they lose their flow and everything. Eminem was nice as fuck back in the day. Eminem was also high as fuck having his record.
No, but that's the thing. When Eminem was at his peak, when he was like at the worst part of his addiction, he was putting out some suspect shit, which is why I'm happy that he got better.
Yeah,
not only for his life, but for the sake of his art and his legacy. Like he did himself a favor by getting the fuck out the
He's just not the same rapper. He kind of sucked in my book.
I mean, I would say suck. That's
not suck, but like
that's a word I would use for like Kodak Black and fucking all them niggas that's out right now.
Compared to what he was in the beginning, bro. Compared to like all this like his tracks from the beginning.
Lil Uzi Vert.
You know, Eminem was like they were saying Eminem was one of the best rappers alive. They put him in the same category as Tupac. So to have him now.
But think about like fucking M though. Like even at his worst, he's still fucking putting some good shit out.
Putting shit. Well, he putting shit better than he had today.
Oh yeah, but what was I saying? Like the standard. Like where's the bar at right now? Who would you say is average these days?
Average?
Yeah. So where's the bar?
Average would be
like rap wise and everything. Rappers?
Yeah, like who's an average rapper?
I mean, I kind of like the game. You know, what I'm talking about the game.
Wiz Khalifa average?
Wiz
I
Khalifa.
haven't heard anything from him in a while. So
I like Wiz Khalifa on the mixtape type of aspect is nice as fuck. Wiz Khalifa on an album is kind of like,
yeah, his album sucked.
His album sucked, but his mixtapes are like on fire. Except for his last one, I didn't really like his last one that much. I feel like he was like too fucking high when he made that shit. But you gotta think like a lot. I like this thing. Like I like rappers. Some of them I like their mixtapes more than I like their main album. Like I haven't heard of main album this nigga in a while, but I'll listen to like a fucking like Juicy J and like a Wiz Khalifa and shit on their mixtape and shit because it's like a hot bumping ass song and you hear the lyrics and shit and it makes sense. They talk about the same fucking things. Smoking weed, fucking bitches, got money and everything, but the lyrics make fucking sense.
right, but it's not just like making like it has. I don't know. It's a lot of shit that goes into it.
You know, but like I mean, average wise, I would say maybe like Logic. I like him.
But I say Logic's above average.
He's above average, bro.
Radio wise, you don't like him.
I'm not talking about radio. I'm talking about talent.
Oh, talent in general.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm not talking about like that relevancy game that niggas trying to play these days. I'm talking about. Actually, that's fair.
Who?
Fat Joe.
Oh, I hate Fat Joe.
I was never.
I mean, you don't have to
even
like
the whole
him.
lean back, I was
I hate
never.
Fat
fan.
Joe. I didn't lyric wise. I just thought he was just she just like a fucking like
he makes hits and
just
sometimes
just
just
like
how.
a wannabe fucking
French
big pun without the
Montana,
fucking big pun.
mad average.
I don't know why. I don't know
Below
why.
average.
When Big Pun discovered him, I was mad as hell about that shit. I said you should let the nigga where you found him.
Okay, boss.
When Big Pun discovered Fat Joe, you should let him where you found him.
I mean, he's not that bad.
He's not. Like I said, I just don't like really fuck with that much. That's not to me personally. This is just a personal thing. Cause I heard this shit, I just can't really like say, "Oh, that was a hot joint." Lean back, got my goddamn nerves, but it was only hot to me because it was a dance that everybody was doing. Everybody, I want to know what history here a lot. Everybody was doing the Soulja Boy when it was in high school and shit. But you hear that shit now, you like, what the fuck was I thinking?
I'm a little older than you are, so.
Oh yeah, and that's yeah. Well, you was probably like, what the fuck is this shit? But I know, like, for the niggas who was in high school, and this my nigga right here, D, who vouched for me and shit, who was all doing the Soulja Boy in school. We was all doing that shit. And now we're like, yo, this nigga is disrespectful to the game.
You probably gonna watch me roll, man.
See, he said you sound just like that. I don't know what the fuck you just said. That's technically what you just said.
Yo.
Like it's all.
That's how designer sounded.
I don't even talk designer. That beat is hot. The pen song is hot just because of the beat alone.
Well, that's the thing.
Yo.
The song isn't hot then.
Timmy Turner's gonna be the hottest shit in the streets.
You can shut the hell up.
Timmy Turner's gonna be the hottest shit in the streets.
Hey, I got someone who wants to start the person that's thinking that because that shit was just trapped. What you just said. Timmy Turner in my ass.
Timmy.
That freestyle pissed me off in there.
Timmy Turner.
Then again, all the pissed me off and stuff for a Little Dicky.
Look, that's the thing about Lil Dicky though. Look, Lil Dicky is.
He's clever. He's clever. And
he's clever.
Comedian.
He's got witticism, but
he said witticism.
He's a witty guy. Rap wise, I think he's right there at the average level, but he far exceeds these niggas that was on the cover with him.
He was the best one.
Little Dicky was looking at design like, what the fuck is he saying?
And
then when he realized he was like, the camera looked at him real quick and he was like, had that, what the fuck is he saying? Look, they cut away real quick. But I don't know. The whole freshman cover needs to be wiped and done again.
It was disgusting.
Alright, so yeah.
Like I tried to listen to Designer's mixtape.
I'm glad you tried.
Tried, and I could not listen.
You did more than
to
I did. I tried listening to watching the music video and shit. It was stupid. I felt like I hate it. It's ridiculous.
Alright, so yeah, we got. I don't know.
we
gonna stop talking about these young dudes because
this is gonna piss me off.
they all making more money than us right now.
That's true.
That's what it says.
Who wants to stay? Who won't be relevant?
Who's gonna be
Who
relevant?
gonna be relevant 10 years from now? Who you gonna hear?
No, none of them. But that's not the point. The point is that even if they aren't relevant, if they have talent, they stick around. Like. Joe Budden is allegedly not relevant, but this motherfucker is talented as hell.
Joe Budden make himself relevant because he's like, that's to be fair, everybody.
He doesn't make himself relevant. Relevancy is not determined by the artist. Relevancy is determined by the consumer. You can't make himself relevant.
Okay.
Relevant.
I mean, in the sense of like
topic.
He pulls up on these shits like where like you have a problem with someone and he'll voice his opinion and that person will like. We were going to talk about it anyway, but I'm just going to start off right now. The Drake and fucking Joe Budden beef right there.
Right.
That shit was all. I'm telling you, he started the whole thing. In my aspect,
Wait,
he started. Joe Budden started because he said his little concept in the thing.
No. Wait.
And then that's who made a diss record first.
One, Joe Budden.
No.
You said who made a hit record first?
Who made a diss record first?
Drake.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I don't really. I was listening to it and everything. I tried my hardest. I don't really see how he was dissing Joe Budden. I felt like that shit was all.
You realize no shopping was made before Joe Budden made any track.
Yeah, I'm talking about. We talking about.
So Drake made the diss track first. Joe Budden released his first.
Joe Budden.
Wait, wasn't shopping made? It
was made months ago.
It was like 2 months. It's like 2 months old. And they've been playing at like little
pool
parties and shit like that. But
it's only started because what's the name?
The
whole conversation and stuff about the album.
You can't sit here and be like, Joe Budden was being proactive. If you know we want to fight, I want to fight you, want to fight me. I'm walking down the street, you punch me in the face first. You being proactive. You didn't wait. You punched me in the mouth. Now I'm knocked out. I'm done. He was being proactive, not reactive. He was being proactive to the point where people was like, oh, nobody's thinking about your ass. Man, Drake don't even know you. They've been friends for years. They've been friends for years.
What that mean?
You know how much
she gonna last in the media nowadays?
You know how much respect Drake gotta have for somebody to be like, yo, I'm gonna fuck your bitch, pretty much. I'm gonna take it on vacation, but yo, I'm gonna give you I'm gonna talk to you about it. Drake didn't have to talk to nobody about taking Tahiri out. Like, clearly that shows a certain level of respect and friendship they had that people's not thinking about. It's been pictures out. They boys.
He's been in the game for a minute, so out of respect.
Even like Joe Budden said, since when...
He even said he liked them too.
This is the problem with hip-hop. We're going to go back to the Drake...
Hip-hop. Oh, hip-hop?
Hip-hop. We're going to go back to the Drake and Joe Budden's beat. But... R&B, rap, is way too sensitive. It's all the times I see where it be an interview and somebody be like, oh, so what do you think about this person? And they they like, oh, well, I like the album, but it was a couple songs I didn't like. And then the artist is like, well, why you saying my name? If you don't like the album, stop hating on me, young nigga. You ain't relevant. It's like, so rappers can't have opinions. He has a podcast. He said his opinion. He didn't have no malice behind it. He said, "Look,
I feel like rappers nowadays, it's all of them nowadays, bro.
They too sensitive.
They're all emotional.
So
and look everything. All of them are all emotional shit. That whole fucking Drake and Meek Mill shit was all off of like a personal
being
thing
emotional. And like I said, that's what Joe Budden's in the podcast didn't bash Drake. He said, look, I think this guy got tons of talent. I like his music. Artist. I love his music. I can't wait to hear more from him. But this is what I thought. And then Drake was like, oh, nigga, you said something negative about me. All right, fuck you, nigga. You hating. You like everybody else. It wasn't even that serious.
When it comes to Drake, and I'm not trying to be all on Drake and everything, because I get what you're saying.
I'm a big Drake fan. He was on some
I agree 100%. I just feel like Drake has been on. Drake been on just war mode for the longest. You gotta think Drake got beef with everybody out
there. But if Drake is really on war mode, I don't want to see these subliminals. I want to see the nigga be like, yo, you talked about me, I'm putting it this out. You talked about me, I'm putting it this. Like nowadays,
right now he got.
Nowadays, nobody
this with Jay Z.
Everybody just wants
he has some shit with Diddy. He has another shit with this nigga Joe now.
But
that's just this year. That's just this year. Within a short amount of time.
Drake has secretly dissed almost everybody in the game on the low.
Yeah.
But like I said, why having all this bullshit, all this subliminal soft bullshit?
Oh man. Nah, but these.
What are you talking about?
Come on, man.
Nah, but these dudes. You talking about man Drake?
The game is sensitive. That's number one. That's the one.
Sneak dissing has been a thing for a long time in the game.
Facts.
I understand, but
it's been in for since
this Drake and Joe Budden's beef is what I feel like the game needs. This is the kind of shit where I'm hearing Joe Budden.
It has it all the time.
Joe Budden's got a diss.
Once a year, there's at least one or two rappers.
Doesn't.
When Jay-Z and Nas was battling,
they just got that having the Meek Mill beef
that wasn't a beef.
That wasn't. Drake steamrolled him. He had a monster truck and he just ran over his little fucking toy car. That wasn't a battle.
I'm saying it was beef. It wasn't a battle.
Okay, I see.
This is what we
need. Back to back.
Exactly.
Also,
the game needs to stop being so friendly. Everybody in the game want to be kumbaya, hold hands, make music together. Back in the day, it was groups. It was Rockefeller. It was Rough Riders. It was fucking Dipset. It was fucking
everybody had
a crew, and Jay-Z did a song with DMX. Once in a while, people mixed and mangled, but you make music with your crew.
Exactly.
Now everybody want to be friends, and now nobody wants to say anything. Like I said, Jay-Z is a trendsetter. He started this.
It used to be everybody saying their side. You always have New York rappers rock with New York rappers. You had some West Side rappers rap with them. You didn't have someone from California come over to New York to rap with this nigga, or go to Toronto of all places and shit. So everybody wants, like you said, everybody wants to be friends, and
it's political because now if a nigga is an ass like fucking Kodak Black and Future, don't get me started on fucking Future. But if this nigga's ass, people won't be like, oh yo, he's ass. Other rappers won't say that shit because they thinking in their camp, they're like, oh, well, we might need this political connect for like a feature or something one day to sell records. Like that's what it comes down to.
Instead of Drake being like, yo, my crew, party, whoever else, fuck it, I'm gonna roll my crew. That's it.
But my thing is this. My thing is like, yo, like they'll do this whole political let's be friends shit. We're gonna beef each other like next minute. We just had a beef with which was fake to me because they were beefing for the game and Chris Brown over some bitch.
They just beef over bitches on the regular. That's not hip hop shit. That's just real life shit.
Like, there's this song here and shit, and then
it's fuck shit, but
it's like, yo, I want you on my album.
Can I? What's your bottle?
Yo, I'm just saying, bro.
Somebody give me a fucking bottle opener.
Right here. Where my keys at?
Exactly.
My keys.
Nah, but these
You'll find my keys at
you'll find them shit.
They're on the table because they're making too much noise. Right, but like I said, the problem is everybody's too soft, everybody's too friendly. This battle made me excited, because I remember the Jay-Z and Nas battle. I would run home from school and listen to Funk Flex all day to wait for a new diss track. And then my cousins, we would call each other like, yo, fuck Nas, fuck Jay-Z, nah, this was better. Like, this is what happened. Like, me and Ed call each other like, yo, you gotta hear this shit. I fucking rushed home and fuck Pokemon Go. I miss mad Pokestops. To come over here and hurry up and listen to it. Then I start comparing and listen to both. Like, I want more of this. I want more beef. Pause. I want more rappers to battle. I'm tired of the friendly shit.
Say it like that.
I said it clear.
I said you say pause.
I said pause super fast. So nobody catch me. I want to hear more people battling. I'm tired of this friendly bullshit, and it's not going.
You want more competition than like.
I want way more competition.
You want more war and shit, which we're not gonna have. Everybody want to be friends here. Everybody want.
I need to be a rapper so I can just make like 50's How to Rob. We need another one of those, like a 2016 version of How to Rob. And I know Joe Budden can do it. I feel like he needs to make a How to Rob and just diss everybody. And just like,
I feel like because I feel like it was so happy because it was so unexpected because no one really knew 50 like that at the time and everything. I'm unexpected from Joe Budden. Joe Budden just been on some like this. Let me get this nigga. Because he has the bar to do it.
Joe Budden's like the
thing about Joey though is, he
knows he's one of the best rappers.
We didn't know
alive.
We didn't know 50's talent at the time. I didn't even do that shit. I know
the thing about Joe Budden versus 50 Cent back when he were dropped Hot Rock. Niggas know Joey talented.
Yeah.
They just ignore him.
True.
They've been ignoring him since 2003. Like everybody wasn't fucking bumping Pump It Up. Like, Pump It Up was everywhere. It was in the NBA Finals. It was in the fucking World Series. It was in goddamn...
It was in the game.
You got served. It was literally everywhere. You couldn't fucking turn on a radio, a TV, anything without hearing Pump It Up. And then this nigga. Turn this shit off, bro.
That one weird nigga that plays some weird game music.
You want to listen to bachata and shit. We're not talking about that shit right now.
Got some weird gay stripper music on.
Salsa and merengue. Nah, but we talk like fucking.
Some 80s games.
Budden can spit bars. Drake can spit bars. I know Drake can spit bars because I heard fucking Good Night and Good Luck.
Bitch.
Good Night and Good Luck. It's a diss track he did back when he was still like
shit.
He was still a young rapper in Toronto.
I remember my favorite diss song I remember back in the day was No Vaseline with Ice Cube.
Oh, that was a dope.
That shit was disrespectful to me. That shit was nice.
That Cannabis.
The
Cannabis.
set it off.
L Cool J. Cannabis was a nobody.
That
was before anybody.
That shit was nice to me because it was on the same record. It was on the same exact record.
Yo,
like,
man, it was.
DMX came on, Canvas came on, and then L Cool J came out of nowhere because he heard it before and everything. So okay, I got it. Lucas and T.I. did the same shit. Where he heard T.I.'s line first when they were beefing and shit back in the day. And he heard that shit, okay. And he came out on some crazy shit talking about like, put up in the T.I. put up my dick and shit.
Corny nigga, Little Flip. Didn't he go out to T.I.?
Don't care about that.
Little Flip went up to a lot of people.
He went out
that,
to a bunch of people.
Talk about irrelevant.
But he was
irrelevant and ass.
That nigga alive. Don't know
somewhere.
He probably work at a gas station now. Don't care.
I mean, they probably kill us in Houston for saying that shit. But
I don't give a fuck what they do in Houston. Little Flip sucks. I'm gonna say I don't care if you're from Houston. I don't care what part it takes from.
So I'm gonna say this right now. I'm a big Drake fan. I've been a big Drake fan.
This nigga's taking L's right now.
I've been a Joe Budden fan.
That nigga's winning right now.
But bar for bar, honestly, this battle, I don't think Drake could win. I'm not talking about with singing. I'm not talking about with production and making a radio hit or making a diss track that they're going to play in the clubs. I'm talking about him going in the booth, finding a beat and spitting
I feel like Drake gonna come
bars
out
for 5 minutes straight.
I feel like Drake gonna come out with something real soon. Because
I want him to.
I feel like he's going to. I feel like it's too early to say that Joe's winning. Right now, Joe's in the lead. I'll put it that way. Joe's in the lead in this whole beef shit. But I feel like when it comes to like this with Drake and shit, he's so honest. He's someone nigga you really can't like. Okay, well he's done.
You can't count him out.
You can't count him out and everything. You can't like say he's out
because he's behind the 8 ball. Right
he's gonna come out here and he's gonna with the lead in there, and then you'll be tied up. So wait a minute, hold on. How the fuck he just shoot like 50 points from the ball? Well, he can't shoot. You all know so that shit with the whole.
T.I. better than Lil Wayne. To me.
At one point, Lil Wayne, I think, was kind of like the best rapper at the. He had a moment in time where he was like the best, but.
Yeah, but Lil Wayne is not as talented as T.I. Oh man.
Alright, so everybody who's listening,
go live.
The comments are epic.
The comments, these niggas trashing fucking KB for his knees and shit. Somebody got ashy knees and shit. Hey yo, somebody get this man some baby oil.
Oh man. Alright, so who better T.I. or Lil Wayne? I feel like back in the day Lil Wayne was nice, but nowadays, yeah, T.I. got this one.
Honestly, I don't know. They both fell off to me. As soon as I heard T.I. make a track with Young Thug, as soon as Young Thug got popping, I was like,
Well, that's his artist.
Oh, yeah. That's why I stopped listening to T.I. and fucking with T.I. because he brought Zella on board and then brought Young Thug, and I was like, oh, so clearly he doesn't care about hip-hop because he's bringing the worst artists you could possibly find
about his paper.
And making them, but I don't.
That
made one cool points for me.
That's the thing. We need to do with all these other niggas the same way we did Iggy. Like, yo, nobody trying to hear this shit, bro.
If I'm Diddy and niggas like, yo, I can rap. I'm like, let me hear something. And he's all like, skirt. I'm be like, bro, you can probably make a radio hit, but get the fuck out of my studio. I need a rapper. Where's Joe Budden at? Where's Pusha T? I need a real rapper.
But no one ain't gonna listen to you. Because you need someone who got radio play. You don't really listen to Joe Budden on the radio, bro.
But that's not the point of hip hop. Hip
That's
hop is not about who gets radio play.
Now
the fact of the matter is, back in the day.
You talking about back in the day?
I'm not even talking about that far back in the day. You keep talking about relevancy. Relevancy is not a determining factor in a good artist. It's determining on who's going to sell the most, but it has no.
The artist is only getting popping from the beat. So really, the producers are the ones out here killing it.
Exactly.
True. But I feel like in the sense that it has something to do with who am I going to still see here, 5 years from now and everything, and still like killing it. You can always progress and be better and everything. Like it's changes is possible. You can get like Lil Wayne to me was okay and everything, and then he came out with some other shit.
Right.
Then he went down. So I don't know what he's doing, what he's doing, but like you always change your craft and everything.
Absolutely.
So, but I feel like, oh man, this conversation, we can talk about this shit for weeks.
I feel like
hip hop, I don't even think rap and all that shit is gonna get no better. I think this shit is gonna stay fucked up. I think it's gonna just get worse. I don't see it getting no better. I feel like really at this point, you just listen to the people. I'm always Will Smith. Did somebody say I look like Will Smith?
Someone said Will Smith used to be.
Yeah, everybody says I look like Will Smith. It's probably Caucasian. They all think I look like Will Smith.
Racist.
I'm dead serious. When I used to work at Costco, people like,
oh my gosh,
oh my god, you look just like Will Smith. I'm like,
I'm so tired of white people looking at black people and say, you look like this person. No, the fuck I don't, bitch. She's just black and I'm black. We got the same complexion. That's about it.
I don't know. Oh, you look like Beatrice. Like,
I done heard.
All right, cool.
I done heard.
Boxes for the podcast.
I done heard I look like Mekhi Phifer. I heard I look like fucking Jamie Foxx and shit. And I'm like,
oh, you're looking at Nobby Nees again, remember?
Y'all young dudes know nothing about late. I'm not that young.
Don't know about who?
Late 80s, early 90s.
Now, how old are you that you want whatever? Which I do. Yeah, I feel like we all do.
Wait,
we're not crazy young. We was hearing that shit in the radio and in the house and everything. We do have what the fuck?
I know about old school, man. Don't tell me I don't know about old school.
I don't take it personal, please. So no.
I'm light skinned. I have to take it personal. I take everything personal.
And I'm dissing. Well, diss track.
Dissing all a bunch of light skinned folks.
I need the back-to-back beat to come on. Every time somebody says something I don't like, the back-to-back beat plays in my head.
We got Joe Budden thing going on already. Drake thing going on already.
I don't even know where else to take it.
It's like some emotions we having right now.
I mean, it's not an
emotional
emotional
fast. That's it. At this point, it's a good amount of artists that's talented and skilled,
but they don't get.
But they're under the rug, and you have to listen to them. You have to find them wherever. Don't expect to go on Hot 97. Listen to Logic, Vince Mensa, Pusha T, Joe Buttons. Who else is Kendrick?
Well, of course.
You hear Kendrick. He's one of the few. It's a few who's.
You rarely even hear J. Cole. Like niggas forget J. Cole exists half the time.
Right, they play the same J. Cole song every time. I always hear like Wet Dreams or Role Models on the radio every single.
I ain't gonna lie. Every time I heard it, I listened to it just because I was like.
And I like it, but it's like they get no one hear the same song like every.
Oh, R.I.P. to Fetty Wap.
Remy is better than Nicki.
Who asked that fucking question? I was an idiot.
That goes without saying. Me.
It's clearly a better.
Remy is. That's not even a discussion.
Rap wise,
I'm not gonna lie. Nicki sometimes when she really focuses in, she says some hot shit. But when it comes to comparing both,
I like that Monster joint. She was
that was her best. I think wasn't that her? What most people say is that her best verse.
What, Monster?
Yeah, ever.
Probably. Snatch.
And that's another thing. But we ain't really got no a lot of good female artists out here to me. Like,
unfortunately,
and
it was a good change. Like it was a good thing when female Eve.
We got Des Loaf. What her name is?
Dej Loaf.
Yeah, Dej Loaf.
She's like a hybrid.
Yeah, her sometimes Nicki Minaj has been put. She's out there, but she's like I can watch the BET Awards and listen to the female rapper war. I know it's gonna be Nicki. They might just all that give it to Nicki.
But I'll say this about Dej Loaf. Fucking that track she got with Casey Veggies, my shit. Tied Up.
I have to listen to it.
As well.
Nicki Minaj needs competition. She does, but not
Remy is out.
Remy just got out, so we'll have to see where that goes. Because if history tells me anything, is that Remy's gonna get swept under the rug like the rest of the niggas that can actually rap.
Oh yeah, after this joint. Or last time it was the lean back, and then she had conceded. She had like 2 hits by herself, and then she got locked up.
Yeah,
so maybe this can be the story that we never got to see. Didn't we talk about comebacks?
Who's coming back?
We might see Sean Poe come back. Even though I know he had 2 albums and the first one was amazing.
Then they got deported, so he ain't coming back.
I see he did. I was happy when he did the Bad Boys reunion from where he was.
Yeah, I'm good on that.
I was like, that's dope.
So some niggas like, I don't want them to come back. They can stay where they at.
I mean, yeah, he did shoot a bitch in the face, didn't he? I'm pretty sure.
Well,
I think Diddy or somebody in Diddy's camp did it. He took the.
Yeah, like. I hate the radio in general because every time I know they're gonna play the same shit every in the radio.
Oh yeah, again.
I don't listen to it.
R.I.P. to Fetty Wap. He's run out of material.
Lauryn Hill on that shit. Absolutely, Lauryn Hill.
Lauryn Hill. Lauryn Hill had like what, 2 albums?
I wish we had
one solo album.
So 1 solo album and like what 2 with the
Fugees.
With the Fugees, like.
I would like to see.
She's nice, but she like now. I don't want to. Like, I'm not gonna be on Lauryn Hill because she doesn't really show me like nothing crazy.
What the fuck are you talking about? Get out.
Lauryn Hill was amazing.
She was amazing, but like
Miseducation, Lauryn Hill is one of my favorite albums of all time. Period.
Absolutely. No. I'm saying like.
Choose your words.
Okay, I'll put it this way.
Cut his mic
Biggie
off.
Smalls.
Cut his damn mic off.
Biggie Smalls. One of the nicest rappers of all time. Hands down and everything. How many albums he had?
I mean, he probably would have more if he didn't get killed.
How many did he have?
Like
2.
Two. Nah, he had Ready to Die. He had what's his name?
I can't think of
what I'm talking about.
Damn, I can't think of them shit neither.
2. He had 2. Now compare that to Tupac, who had like how many?
A million.
Yeah.
I can't even count all of his.
Can't count all of them. He had shit coming out when he died. I heard some shit in the early 2000s and shit. You gonna Google it.
Why the fuck can I remember Biggie's album?
Yeah, right?
I know.
I feel like fucking.
It had something else.
I feel like Big Homie choiring shit.
Smoking with Alamos, playing Nintendo. Wait, what do you say about
the Alamo?
Life After Death?
There we go. Life After. I'm like,
what's the other one? Let me see it.
Life After Death, Ready to Die, and
that shit don't count.
Biggie's Greatest Hits.
That don't count. That don't count. He only had 2. Greatest rapper of all time, but he only had 2.
One More Chance.
Lauryn Hill.
Bad Boys collaboration.
Lauryn Hill. Also nice as hell. Not gonna say not less than her skills, but she only came out with like okay, I get it. Yeah, I get it, Josh. You get your point. She only came out with
post-mortem tracks.
All this like reunion shit don't really count to me. Like it's all saying they're playing the same shit on the other like 2 albums that they had. It's not like original, man. It's not like they had it's not any new song. Nothing new that you didn't hear in the other 2 albums, so they don't really count. Nice though, but like I'm talking about like compared to I don't know. And
I felt like Biggie had way more shit.
He felt like it though, right?
Yeah.
He did it.
Nah, man.
He did
Michael the best #1. Michael Jackson.
We're
not there right
Michael
now.
Jackson. What the fuck you talking about?
We talking about Biggie and he
was
like
rapping shit
Michael
like that.
Jackson. Alright.
Talking about Big Homie Quan right now.
So Tupac, Biggie.
No. You compare that to like okay, Little Kim. How many albums she had? She had a bunch. She had a few out there. She had like 5, 6.
Yeah, because she just started making music way past the time when she should have stopped.
I mean, now she looks like a fucking Korean woman or some shit, or like mixed with like a little.
She looks like a stuffed animal.
She looks like I'm the type of artists and people in general getting plastic surgery.
That's another thing.
She looked like she died in the ocean and just got bloated.
She was black. She
got bloated and they threw a bodysuit on her. Like, she looks fucking horrible. She looks like a fucking stuffed animal, for real. Like, she went to a fucking funeral home and they just blew her up with some.
She looked like a fucking.
What's that shit they put in body?
Embalming fluid.
Yeah, they just put her with embalming fluid. She looks horrible.
She looks like a game character or some shit, man.
Biggie would own this rap generation, period.
I don't know, man. These young kids, they be like, nah, he old. He ain't got his.
I feel like
beats.
Biggie would be nice for like a few years and stuff. I'm gonna give him a few years and everything. But I'm gonna say after a while and everything.
No, but
he wouldn't be on top. He'd probably do right where Jay at right
now. He'd be at some Jay-Z Nas type of level and shit.
Biggie would be at some legendary status where he doesn't.
I think Pac too.
What?
I think he would have probably took a step back at this point from rapping. All this stuff that's going on with the police and all this, he would have been fucking right there outside protesting with everybody else.
I feel like Pac was more like what he rapped about was different. Like he rapped about like like he had like angry shit he rapped about and everything. He had like the whole like party shit and stuff, and he had shit like with like
yeah, the man had versatility.
Biggie Smalls on the line. He talked about like suicidal shit, which kind of freaked me the fuck out. Maybe like one or two, like a few, like a
lot of people talk about suicide,
sad shit and everything, but like his views on like stuff wasn't like.
What's your name? Fucking up. Damn.
Kid Cudi, I know you're not gonna listen to this, but make a fucking album.
Yeah, exactly. Drop some music. Frank Ocean, drop some fucking music.
Frank Ocean still in the music industry?
That's what he tell people. I don't fucking know.
Last time I heard from him with the whole Orlando shooting, I know he wrote a letter.
I like the
to like
Charles.
people.
I like Charles.
Gambino? But Gambino's doing his TV show right now. Atlanta. It's coming in September. Yeah. So we'll see that. But he should be dropping some music.
But listen, I like rappers like that who put thought in their lines and shit. Yeah. Like they did, like back in the day and shit. And I don't want to keep talking about it because I feel like we're going in circles with the same shit. We're just
yeah. But like, I really want some substance in my music, my rap.
That's all it comes down to there.
Lyrically speaking,
I just want them.
Nah, fuck all that. Production, ad libs, and beats.
And you know what?
That's all.
No, I don't like how
put a hook on it.
Rappers nowadays are always putting like fucking like.
I had to put a hook. I got the keys. The keys.
That's the whole goddamn song.
I got the keys. That's
the whole goddamn song right there.
You don't understand what he's saying though, son. That shit's so real. He got the keys, my nigga.
To what?
The key. He got the keys.
It's all of
any kind of key you could think of.
Oh, he's like that nigga from The Matrix.
Exactly. It's like keyception, son.
Alright, that's nothing I have a problem with. Like hip hop nowadays, shit, they always like throwing like crazy up a drug and shit and they mixing shit. Like now you got niggas like mixing shit with some fucking soda and shit. Niggas having seizures and shit nowadays.
Yeah, we got to twist the dope and the lean and the fun.
I don't even mind Future because he was the first one. Like if it was just him, I've been good. I didn't know Future was gonna come out and then everybody was gonna copy him. You know what I mean? So I don't mind the original person. Like I already heard a new flow. You heard that Bag on Me song? It's some dude from New York. He's got a song called Bag on Me. And he changed the flow completely. It's not no Future flow, it's his own flow. It's kinda like the Dej Low flow from I'm Gonna Catch Your Body. It's like that flow. And there's another song with that flow, but I don't know if it's by the same person. So now I'm like, so I already see it starting to move in a different direction.
What I'm saying is with the Future, whole Future thing is I wouldn't mind Future as an artist if he wasn't classified as a rapper. That's what the problem I have with a lot of these artists these days. The fact that they classified as rappers fucking pisses me off.
Your grandma, the rocking chair, chill it out.
But yeah, it's like it's crazy.
Anyway, I don't know. I kind of fuck with Future and everything. I like some of his shit. I feel like with him and shit, like it's annoying because we were just talking about like rappers like the bite up rappers. Like when I first heard fucking like Designer and shit, I could have sworn that like everybody else, I could have sworn that was fucking
Pac was rapping about the struggle of today, but that's the struggle today is not just the struggle today. It's been a struggle for fucking decades.
But he saw it coming. He saw it not changing. Besides the whole black president shit, he saw everything he said still happening and shit.
Out of here, unfortunately.
But and then like
still I see no changes.
And it's the same thing. You still got people. You still got the Brendas in the. You still got Brendas in the world. Babies don't lie and shit. You still got the fucking like ain't no changes in the world. Ain't nothing happened. It's like everything you were saying back in the day, 20 years ago. You seeing it now, like damn, like this nigga was like a fucking like
this nigga on some shaggy shit.
See the Future or some shit? The fuck was he smoking or some shit? Like what the fuck? But the nigga had that he saw that 20 years from now we're still gonna have the police brutality on a higher level than we had before. Cause now they like
he wrote the song a long time.
Cause now they shooting niggas. It's on camera, so you see it. It's not just like word of mouth. It's on camera, and it's been on that crazy shit since the Rodney King situation and shit. That was like the first thing that like boom, we see this shit on TV now. Like, exactly. We see this shit live. It's not just like, the niggas just making up shit. Nigga, you just got downstairs. No, these cops fucking this up. Tupac saw that shit. Now they got niggas shooting niggas in cars and shit, and shooting a nigga when they do nothing besides selling CDs which I don't know who still buys CDs nowadays, but selling CDs.
I was thinking about that shit too.
Like,
I'm not laughing at it. I'm just saying.
I don't know. Maybe
he was like, "Yo, he was selling CDs." I was like, "Nigga, I ain't buy CDs since 2007."
Fetty Wap used to sell CDs all the time in Patterson. Sell his mixtape and everything.
Well, I'm
all the time.
He's about to go back to selling his CDs because R.I.P. Fetty Wap has run out of material. I have not heard him on the radio. I heard him on the radio.
You know,
he's on the feature.
That wake up shit. You hear that shit?
They haven't been playing it on the radio.
You said Wiz Khalifa?
No, Fetty Wap.
No, you heard of Wiz Khalifa? Is what I'm saying. Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, they haven't been playing it. They barely play it. They barely play it.
Oh, you probably don't listen to radio that much.
I've been listening to Ray a lot. They barely been playing it.
They play that shit.
Not like all his other hits. Yeah. Not like a lot of hits out here.
But they're on Fetty Wap level, bro. You're going to hear more Rihanna and Drake than you're going to hear Fetty.
Exactly. That's why we don't...
Which is kind of crazy because not that long ago, Fetty had taken over the airwaves. You couldn't turn on the fucking radio around here and one of his songs from his entire fucking album.
Because he put out like 4 songs at the same time.
Yeah, that happened.
You know, you hear like, "Would you be my baby" or some shit like that.
It was funny because actually Monte came out. His boy Monte came out with his own single, Monte like whatever, and they put it on Newer 2, and it was like months ago, and they haven't played it. And I was kind of like, yes.
Who?
Monte. Monty? Oh,
yeah.
Monty?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an E.
I don't know. Whatever the fuck.
I don't know.
Who's just like a fucking like who a hype man with a record? Who has lines to me?
What are you talking about? That's all these niggas are. All these niggas are hype men.
They're making records and shit now.
Yeah, like if fucking
you got fucking Flavor Flav niggas or every song.
Flavor Flav dropped the track. He fit right the fuck in.
Yeah, he probably make a collab with
they call it boy.
He make a collab with fucking designer. They can make a.
You got a tongue piece. Alright, but yeah, fucking we guess we can wrap this shit now.
Let's wrap this shit like sometimes.
We can talk about this shit
all
all
this
day.
shit forever. And that's just this one topic. Like there's so much.
It just gets annoying.
And that's doubt you're gonna listen to a podcast for like
17 hours.
Yeah,
17 hours on just how fucking ass the industry is these days.
Yeah, we didn't even get into like a lot of shit. Like
I wanted to go in deep dive into this Drake Joe Budden thing, but we can all circle back to that. But for now, I guess
we could see if Drake puts out something.
Yeah, I feel like he's gonna come with something else though. I feel like with Drake and everything, you can't come out at the end. Like Joe put all his cards out right there.
So in my opinion, Joe Budden is winning.
He's showing.
Your opinion? Joe Budden, yes or no? Winning or losing? Drake's winning, Drake's losing?
I feel like Joe Budden in the league, but Drake ain't out yet.
Okay, I'll roll with that.
He's not out yet.
Even though I don't think he's gonna play anything else out.
He's doing his little jabs right now
because he knows if he puts something out, it's gonna have to be a straight up. But it's gonna be one that hard. It's gonna have to be one of the hardest songs. Rap, no singing, no extra shit.
He's
one of the hardest rap songs he's ever had to put out.
He's genius in the shit. He's going to do another back-to-back type of shit.
He's smart enough.
Where it's going to be on the radio. Where it's going to be on the radio.
It's
going to be on the radio and shit. It's going to be a hot beat and shit. And that's when you know it. Boom.
Yes.
You think he wants to invest the time?
Yes.
To make. I don't think he wants to. I think he's just moving too much.
Who?
To sit down and make a rap.
He's doing a lot of work right now. You gotta think
that's what I'm saying.
He's still doing his tour right now.
That's the thing. He's not doing anything else musically right now. He just dropped his album. He doesn't have anything.
I can see him sneaking in. I can see him sneaking in like a diss track in there and that going on the air and everything. It don't take that long to put a track on the air nowadays.
Exactly.
All it takes is like make a track, email that shit, boom. That's when you know it's on Hot 97 exclusive from Drake.
Exactly, but he's probably dropping on OVO Sound.
True. And you gonna hear on Funk Flex.
You never heard of him.
Who? Yeah, on that.
But yeah,
and then they gonna play on Funk Flex, and then you gonna have like 1,000 explosions before you play the fucking song.
This always goes. Our podcast always goes over the time.
Yeah.
We don't even put a time on it because either way, it's gonna go over the time.
It's a conversation, bro. It's a conversation.
Yeah.
Like you don't really time a conversation. We're going to talk for 20 minutes and then we're going to talk about something else. No, we're having an actual discussion amongst like fucking friends and shit. Yeah, that niggas don't like it. Fuck that niggas. I said it.
Just jigging and booing.
Joe Budden's Drake. Where do you want it to go? Who's winning?
I just want Matt Bars to come out, but I want Drake to come with some heat.
I want Drake to come out with he came out with
I want Drake to try to end Joey's career, and I want Joe to try to ruin fucking Drake's life. But I know from just all fucking on records.
I want Drake to come out like he came out with Meek, and I feel like I
don't want him to come out like he came out with Meek because that was just light work.
No, I'm gonna say with that aggression. He came out with a song.
That wasn't aggression.
Back.
Like that nigga came out on Meek on some chill. I got some time to spare. Like I'll fucking do it. Yes.
That's his question. She needs you.
So
that can't be a serious question.
NJ Cheese, King Cheese, Cheeses,
okay.
Chazington, Aloysius.
The light-skinned day of the crew right here.
Signing
out.
All
their names.
Signing out, whatever.
Please signing out. This nigga signing out from something. So that nigga logged out.
Lost out. Lost connection.
This nigga, your watch is ended. But fucking, what I was about to say. Yeah, we just need to. I really want to wait and see what happens with this. I hope by the end of this week, Drake drops something.
I hope.
Joe is definitely 3-0.
3-0? Yeah, I feel it. I see Drake with the jabs here and there and stuff, like little steep songs and stuff, but yeah. Maybe it's Jersey. What are you talking about? Just Jersey.
Yeah, maybe from Jersey.
I don't know what that is. But whatever. Use your song. But yeah, like I said,
I'll check them out though. I never heard of them. I'll check them out.
But like I said, I'm gonna wait for Drake to come up with something else. I feel like by sometime in the summer, sometime by the end of the summer, he's gonna come up with at least another this record. If not one, maybe two. I'm gonna stretch him for two. But if he might come up with another record or some shit, because Drake is on, he can't leave it on some three. Drake, a lot of your artists is petty. But they're not petty as Drake.
Right.
He's not gonna let you just say, "Oh, you wanna say that shit about me?" And I ain't gonna say that shit. Fuck out of here. I'm gonna say some shit too. Yeah. It might not be as hot as what you're going to say. It might not be as on some what Drake was saying, but it's gonna be something. We're gonna see how far he's gonna take it. How big is his concentration? How focused is he really on this whole Joe Budden situation? Because like I said, he's doing a lot of shit.
Yeah.
You just came out not long ago, so he probably got tours and shit like that. What a grandma with the fucking gloves? What the fuck you doing?
Hey! Good job. Hooks.
Yeah, he busy as fucking everything. And he still got songs he's coming out for the view shit. He still got some other songs that he got hidden and everything. He's gonna pop out soon. He said months ago that he had some songs that didn't make the album, but he's gonna pop them out anyway. So we'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. And with that said, I guess this is where we're ended. Fucking Cheese, Chazington, Aloysius, Young King, Cheddar,
Cole is better,
Cheddar Bob,
is better.
Whatever the fuck his name is this week. That nigga done did.
Cheddar Bob.
Like I said, the Diddy of the crew. Black Team Diddy right here with all these fucking names and shit. But it's not the money, at least. KB. Yeah, this bitch.
It's this nigga. Alright, so yeah. We out.